up, gamers? Ooh, got a little fart. What's up? What's up, gamers? What's up, Fooly? What's up, DZ? What is up, Ian? How are we doing, folks? What is up, my lovely Lambie? Get some frickin' Amnesia going here. I think I'm pretty close to the end of the game. And poop. Yeah, I saw that. Finishing up the art trade, are we? Now, I only think we're getting close to the end of the game. I'm generally I'm always pretty accurate about guessing the game ending. I don't ever really make any mistakes with that. You're pretty sure I'm not? I think you are incorrect, Sheepy. Oh man, why is this so loud? Pull that down. With the terrible realization that you'll miss the Brothership finale because it's your sister's birthday? No! That straight stinks, dude. You're receiving the cards in your Yu-Gi-Oh binder. Let's go. You play Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't think I know that. I don't think I knew that. I'm playing the I'm kind of big in the Pokemon TCG right now. I was talking to some friends earlier about, like, a couple days back about Yu-Gi-Oh! And about how it feels like there's like so many printings of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. What the F was happening? I forget what was going on. Okay. There's light from up there. Where the F am I? The two levers control the noisy machine. Okay. Let me just get my bearings again as to what's going on here. Do I know anything about what's going on in this room? Okay. Makes it go really fast. Okay. Let me look around a little bit. I don't have any idea what I'm doing anymore. I think maybe I did before, but I've forgotten now. You just collect these days? That makes sense. Are you collecting any specific sets or any specific cards or anything, or are you just kind of getting whatever you can find? You remember this room? That's not a good sign. What's that? Like the holo cards? Yeah, I got back into collecting the TCG because of a guy called Coop's Collection, who randomly came up on my YouTube channel. My YouTube recommended, I guess I should say. And then that led to me playing, Sheepy and I playing some Pokemon at a convention that we went to. And then we just kind of kept playing. I kept playing from that point on. Sheepy doesn't really play very much, but okay, I don't know. The two levers control the noisy machine. I mean, that's great information. I'm also like not really sure what these are doing. Like I'm understanding like it's shifting the gear ratio. But to what end am I shifting the gear ratio? Did I miss something somewhere else in this area, or am I just forgetting something that happened last time? There's more than just the levers. Yield L plus ratio. There's some rats up here. Like a different room entirely in this area. Okay, I didn't see anything when I went back. Let me try again. Well, that's not good. I think I did the right thing here then? Question mark? I don't know. I feel like there wasn't really any clue for this. I just kind of messed with the different combinations. Is there a Scooby-Doo mod for this game? Because there should be a Scooby-Doo mod for this game. Honestly, low-key, you're right though. There's gotta be one somewhere. That's a new monster. I don't think I've ever even experienced that monster. Well, I can't go through here. And this is broken, so I can't go this way. And this is all blocked off. Yeah, I'm assuming that's not... I've definitely seen a lot of one kind of monster, not a whole lot of this other guy I just experienced. Can't go in there, can't go down there. Can't do anything with that. Oh, there's a water wheel here.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
Did I come down from somewhere? Now I'm trying to remember how I even got to this space. It's been, I don't know, it has not been that long, but for some reason my memory is just like wiped. So I'm assuming that gear ratio over there probably controls the water wheel, if I were to guess. Okay, the cistern is working. Now I recall. Okay, I was in the cistern, then I went down the stairs into this space, came down the ladder, and I guess just somehow didn't see the water wheel. Okay. So the water wheel is probably controlled by those gears. Okay, there's also this. One pipe is loose and leaking water. I don't think I have anything to fix. That isn't. Oh. Oh, got the pipe now. You frickin' broke it, you. Okay, well, that was all I had to do there, I guess. Got pipe. Pipe acquired. What was down? There's something down this way, I think. Nope. That's sealed off. So now I have a pipe. Not really sure what to do with it. Oh, maybe can I maybe jam the water wheel? Hold on. Yep. Dude, I'm so freaking smart, man. Guys, I'm the smartest person in the world. You know what I'm saying? I got the hugest brain. Oh, I still don't really know how this stuff works. This evil gunkus.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Okay. If you say so, Alexander. Uh-oh. There isn't like a whole lot of hiding spots. I'm not a big fan of this monster. I'm not a big fan of this one. I gotta say. Not loving that guy. He does look like a Silent Hill monster. That's actually so true. But yeah, what I mean by this is I don't really know, like this just damages me sometimes. And I don't quite know why. Like how to avoid the damage that it does, I guess is what I'm saying. Have you welcomed him to the neighborhood? No. I'm pretty sure that these bars were blocking my way before. Man, I could really use a map, I gotta say. What the fudge? Fooly, how did you... Fooly. Can't just say that to me, dog. You gotta warn a guy. How do I... Okay, I think I have to distract him with a noise or something. Does the game ever tell me what they are? Alright, he did not seem to care about any of those actions that I did towards him. I still like... Okay, did I do the gear puzzle correctly? Like it's still... No, it's gone. Did I do the gear puzzle correctly? Did I just have to like slow down the water wheel to a certain extent and then I could jam it with the pipe? Was that the puzzle and I just kind of did it on accident? If it's in the game more like a manual, like, I don't know. I guess I'll just be. I guess I'm just running. Oh shit! Oh, I thought that was a door I could go through. I thought that was a door. I could just. I thought that was like a. I thought that was a loading zone. Oh gosh, dude, where am I now though? Okay, maybe he doesn't respond to like, what if I like, oh shit, he saw me. He saw me this time. Wait, he didn't see me last time. Well. Let me up, let me up, let me up! Oh, mother effer, dude. Okay, you're giving me like two mixed signals here. Did you want me to create a distraction or you want me to run? I do wonder if he was a little bit glitched out last time because he didn't seem to care about me last time. This time he very much cared about me. Okay. Okay. I like the system this game has where like if you keep dying it just gets rid of the monster, but I kind of wish it would not do it after like 2 failed attempts. Like I would have loved to have figured out how I was supposed to do that effectively. Or if I could like turn it off or something, or like turn it on and off at will. Because now it's just like, okay, he's gone now. I feel like losing twice isn't that unreasonable. What is this like roaring sound that keeps happening? It's always you, sheepy. There's never any escape. Things like this live with you always. How could he know if Henry would show up down the road or even at his house? Is he that mad? Would he do that? Oh. Got him. That's the shadow manifesting? Oh. I'm in the shadow. Okay, let me light this one. It's very dark here. This is actually your castle. I don't know if you really want to be claiming this castle, to be honest with you. Not the guy I really recommend having any connection with. Oh, it is very dark. This is probably the darkest area so far in this game. Holy crap. Wow, this is advanced darkness.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
No. Yeah, this area looks very complicated. This place has been on Zilla for literally years. No one wants this place. I wouldn't want this place. You had no idea Alexander was doing this in your castle? Ah.
Who's the switch?
Oh? I'm gonna look around real quick first, if you don't mind. Just give me a second here. Oh, okay. Well, if you're gonna beg me, okay, fine.
Next to me. Please. Thank you. You have my gratitude.
What?
My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel?
Might be soon.
Want to stop Alexander? Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say? You've hurried too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. He has one.
Oh,
That's
oh, there's spikes.
very promising. Oh, the sanctum is basically impenetrable. But guess why more? It could be breached by another. But Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, Seek out the pieces of the broken orb and mend them.
His orb.
I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is what I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find
It was
them.
your orb. Well, I thought that was gonna kill him, but I guess it didn't kill him.
Dad, I hate to bother you further.
Oh.
But if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Rein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion. A tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
So, like, is he in here? Is this like brain in a vat kind of stuff going on right now? Like, what? Why is he like? Is he in this tonic? This gas?
I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron
Dub.
Alexander sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
That's so messed up. He was mentioned in some of the journals. Wow, I'm getting very confused in this area. This area is huge. Holy crap. Oh, good, because this is like prison, I assume. 1839, and that dude you were talking to was supposed to have died in the 1500s? Yeah. And wasn't he like one of the first ones who like found the he found like the first orb or whatever, like in the tomb? Am I remembering that right? And then he like thought like his like allies or his like friends were like the people he was with were like dying or something. Wasn't that right? Or am I confusing him with Daniel? That's also happening to Daniel, I know, but wasn't that also happening to Cornelius? Ooh, meat. My favorite.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
I'll bring him an apple as a peace offering. Just kidding. Just kidding. What is that? Oh yeah, these are definitely all like torture chambers for sure. That.
Whatever it takes.
Where does this go? That goes into the chancel. Chancel, more like cancel Alexander.
Good to see. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Okay, let me see here. Notes. Machine. Plague outbreak. Diaries. Algeria. Where did we learn about Cornelius again? We learned about him somewhere. Professor Taylor. Brennenberg. No. Turn. I could have sworn that we read about him somewhere. In fact, I know we read about him somewhere, but I can't recall where it is in the journals.
By me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann.
Johann bye. Oh, goodbye. I guess we'll go in here. This is one of the things we need to look for, right? Shattered in pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. I guess these weren't the torture rooms. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. I see. Uh-oh. Okay, he's over there. That won't budge, but that's the way back into the room where Cornelius was, I think.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I don't know.
I'm sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
I'm checking it out though, gamers. What the heck? The pedestal is a smooth hemispherical depression. Oh! What did I learn? Okay. I have to go into the intersection. The pedestal and the chancel has a depression on it that could fit an orb. Perchance an orb is required. Yeah, this castle is freaking massive, dude. Must have taken a lot of money. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered from the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended upon it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. By fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have of yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Okay. It's breaking price artifacts. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Got a bunch of torture immies. This is getting into some like deep, like Egyptian torture room stuff for sure. Nothing here though, as far as I can tell. Oh wait, oil. Look at what symbol? On the table in here? No, that's covered in blood. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean it's the same symbol as the one out here. It's just covered in blood out here. Yeah, but I see what you're saying though. I got you. Nothing in here, it seems, except for the note, which was important. And a tinderbox. Yeah, let's check the other way. Not sure what happened to the husk who was walking around here, but I'm sorry, what is he over here? No, okay. This room is extremely creepy.
No, 12th of August,
Oh.
1839.
Oh, hopefully that'll
Banishment
keep playing.
ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill.
Okay, well maybe Daniel's not such a
None
good
of them
person
even
either.
tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation.
Yeah, this dude's kind of
I
messed
try
up.
to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience.
That's true. That's true. He's
When the
definitely
next
been
order is to perform,
indoctrinated into his like
I
cult.
shall be ready.
Just like me for real. Guys, we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful around DZ, guys. A wooden bucket filled with sticky tar. We've gotten this far. I think you've seen the morgue. I did see the morgue. Yeah, I did see the morgue. I went through that. This won't budge. Excuse me. Nope. Okay. Tar glass jar. Tar glass jar. At the moment, don't believe there's anything I can really do here, so I guess let's head back out. Seems like our objective is going to be coming here later, once we explore the rest of this massive area.
Is this ill-timed witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this.
Don't put this on me.
You sent that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me.
Oh, you've literally been experimenting this for like hundreds of years, bro. What? Don't, you can't put this on me. Knave. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end? He thought. I can't keep living on... Okay, I'm not even gonna say it.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Bro, I take you in off the streets, force you to torture innocent people and animals, and this is how you repay me. Ridiculous, Daniel. Ridiculous, Daniel. I will make you pay for your transgressions. Okay, let's check out, I guess around here. Is there anything underneath? Doesn't look like it. But those who would abandon even a single one of their comrades are worse than scum. This is the kind of evil guy you don't think anyone could like? I don't know, Sheepy. I bet there's some people out there lusting for Alexander. Let's be real with ourselves here. Come on. Let's be honest here. And before DZ's like, I don't know, I kind of like him. I actually know more or less what he looks like. I was spoiled, so I don't think I don't find him attractive. I'll say that much. Okay, so we can come back this... I don't think I've been here before. Not working. Something must be wrong with the machinery.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane
Like your favorite
mind.
kind of evil.
I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, it does sound like he's very deeply ingrained into Alexander's lies. Something wrong with the machinery, huh? Let's see. He's too old for you? Okay, I don't see anything wrong at a glance. Seems roughly... I mean, everything looks in order here. Can't do anything with that pipe. Well, for now, I'm at a bit of a loss there. There's a lot. Okay, there's like a lot of stuff happening right now. Heavy doors blocking the path. The pedestal on the chancel has a depression in it that could fit an orb. 2 levers on the top floor not working. It is probably some issue with the machinery, and we need the orbs. The orbs. Got that. The ladder broke during the ascent. This area is blocked off. I'm just trying to get my bearings as to where I'm even freaking at in this place, dude. Because this way. I feel like I'm gradually, like, even though I'm not insane right now, I feel like I'm gradually going more insane throughout the course of this game. Dude, I know. Tell me about it. Every time I have to stop at a red light, I piss my pants a little bit. You know. Oh! Oh no, it's just a red light. I just have to stop the car. Okay. Laboratorium, huh? Supposed to piss on yellow, dummy. Come on, man. This is effing 101. Can you can you stop talking?
Alexander's things are breaking down. Look out. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
I do feel kind of bad for him. He's like just trying to help out. Like he's just like, oh yes, something to entertain me would be nice. Cannot be opened from here. Where can it be opened from though? What are we going to be using this here slab or this here tar for? What's the point? That also cannot be opened from here. How many more? I have a lot of tinder boxes. I should probably be using these. I don't actually have that much oil. I'm locked in here. Can you find my switch, Alexander? Alexander took it away from me for refusing to torture his torture experiments. I'm gonna keep it so real with you guys right now. I'm like a little bit lost as to what I'm supposed to do. And I am gradually, slowly but surely running out of lantern oil. And it is so dark down here. I think I've looked in all these rooms already. There's nothing of interest in any of these, I don't think, except for another tinderbox. Yeah, that's actually the reason why I didn't play this game. Like when I started playing this game, then I stopped playing it at one point because of that exact reason. I ran out of lantern oil and I couldn't continue. I wasn't able to play the game anymore. Oh, won't actually kill you? Oh. It's just kind of annoying. What does it do?
How are things coming?
Dog, stop asking me.
My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong?
I turned him off. No, the game does not let you turn it back off. Let's head back into the chancel, I guess. Maybe there's something in here that I missed. Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how father must feel about his crafts. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate, grants a certain form of pride. Oh, that's interesting. Oh ho ho. It won't budge. What if I... No. It's definitely a thought. What am I using this meat for? I feel like I'm missing an area or something in here that I have not. I'm just skipping over on accident. I can't go there yet because I don't have the there's no, like, I don't see any ore pieces in any torture rooms. I don't think I'm able to go to any torture rooms currently. And I can't take these to try to fix anything. Like, you said to go look for, like, parts to restore or to fix the machinery, but this is like the machinery room and it's not, there's nothing in here. Gotta find the 6 shards of the orb, and I can't go in here either. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I used up all my smarts earlier, and I'm not able to. I can't think anymore. I'm over crossroads for different chambers in the area. Or if I not looked for the shards yet. It said they were scattered, but again, I haven't, like... Future parts of the game, okay. Well, I wouldn't mind like a little bit of advice because I'm kind of stuck right now. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm a little bit lost as what my next step should be, and I think I'm just missing something somewhere. Did I miss something down here? You gotta find where I am. I'm in the chancel area. Nothing here, nothing here. And I can't do anything with this door. I don't think there's any way for me to make this budge. Nope. I don't think the ore pieces are paramount here. I think finding a way into the machinery room is a better. You have a note about the shattered orb. Yes. I'm not sure the note's important though. I think I can get by without the note. No. What is this? Oh, it's the lantern. Go back to the nave? Okay. You use the meat on what though? There's a well? The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. There's a well. Am I throwing meat down the well for Timmy?
Was there something else? I found a Mithrae once, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithrae? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building a temple.
Okay, there's a well somewhere apparently. The only well that I know of is the well that I crawled out of that I can no longer go down. Oh boy, I'm running out of oil. Nope. When you found the meat, head back down the stairs and head through the gate opposite of the chancel door. Turn right and head down that hall and then enter the first door on your right. What? Well, opposite the chancel door is enough of an indication. None of the rest of that stuff really helps. You can't remember if torches stay lit forever once you light them. They have nothing better. Can you shut up, Agrippa?
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume.
Oh my lord, I feel like I'm recalling memes about you now.
By an uninitiated.
Or you would never shut up. Enter the gate opposite of the chancel door. Oh, here's the chancel door. I don't recall where I found the meat though. Head down the stairs and head through the gate opposite of the chancel door. Turn right. I don't know what that means, Sheepy. That's not helpful. Sorry. Oh my lord. Is there a setting to turn this guy off?
He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every he was able to
He's the most... He's so frustrating to deal with. Ah, you again. Guys, I'm straight up totally lost to what I'm supposed to be doing here right now. I think Sheepy's given up helping me as well. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look in the Damascus rose oil. Okay, there's nothing in here. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. And this is the unfortunate thing here is like, because I'm using oil as I'm trying to like figure out what the F to do, like I'm hurting myself in the long run because now I have so much less oil. And it kind of straight stinks. The correct room, try a door downstairs. Let me try the ones upstairs first. I think didn't I find the meat like right here? Like, I'm not just being dumb, right? This like other people are confused as to what to do here as well, right? Like I'm not just being stupid. Oh my lord, dude. I really am gonna run out of all. I literally have no oil left after this. The gate in the room where the Agrippa is supposed to be, where Agrippa is supposed to be open. I think I haven't done something. Well, okay. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do though. I don't even know what gate you're talking about. This one?
Good to see you.
Agrippa?
Not so very hopeful. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Go back upstairs where the well you came from is. Oh, he just having came in his pants out there. Wait, what's over here? Oh, yeah, the laboratorium or whatever. I mean, honestly, like I feel like I haven't been that frustrated by this game so far. I feel like up until this point, it's been fairly self-explanatory. I don't know. Have I ever had to ask for help much up until this point? I feel like it's made a good amount of sense up until now.
Maybe she knows.
Everything looks the same. So I can't climb back down. This door is blocked. There's a room with a wheel lever in it or something. You mean... that I have to jump up and move? This room? What do you mean the lantern is... Oh, is this like infinite oil? Okay, wait. They put this here on purpose. They put this here because they knew you were gonna get stuck here. There's a room with a wheel lever in it or something that you have to jump up and move? Bruh. And I have this like bucket of tar, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I can't put the tar on the meat. I mean, that seems like the obvious solution to me. For what problem? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna look this up. Sheepy's having a hard time figuring this out. I'm just gonna look this up. Amnesia, the Dark Descent walkthrough. IG and Amnesia, the Dark Descent walkthrough. What act am I on? Act 2. I'm past that. I'm in Act 3. I'm actually in Act 4. Knave. Okay, a bit of a spoiler having it say Knave version 1, I suppose, but... And I go through the slightly cracked door, exit this room, and enter the door on the other side of the wall. You should now be in a room with some levers and machinery. On the left side of this room, pick up the tinderbox and fill up the oil. On the opposite side of the room, be sure to grab Daniel's diary ritual. Now, if you try filling the levers, Daniel will write a memento noting that there's an issue with the machinery. For now, exit the room. We'll be back later. Go back to the well and exit through the door to your left. You should go through another door and then down a giant spiral staircase. Go down the staircase. At the bottom, continue going down the staircase. Grab the tinderboxes, blah, blah, blah. Now return back to the hallway leading into the next area. Upon getting to the door, you will receive a flashback of Alexander, blah, 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 with Agrippa. Walking down the stairs in front of you, you will find an emaciated man in chains. Once you flip the switch, you'll come to find out that this is Agrippa, one of the figures that the game has long mentioned up to this point. Okay, telepathically. Cause memento. To the left of Agrippa, you can find an oil. Above this table, you also find a trap door. What? I'm sorry. There's a fucking trap door down there? Hello? Sheepy, this was not in the notes that you left me. Cheating on my watch. I don't know if I would. I mean, at this point, I just gotta keep going, dude. It's content. Sheepy. Agrippa, don't talk to me. Oh my lord. Sheepy, I'm gonna kill you. Sheepy, I took me 10 seconds reading that walkthrough to find that. That was more than 10. It was more like a minute. But Sheepy, come on now. It wasn't me. It was Lumbee. And you can trust Lumbee. I appreciate you trying though, Sheepy. Now I think the levers will work with that. And to be fair, like, dude, I don't think I would have ever found that on my own. As they say, gamers never look up. Okay, now I can progress from here on my own merits, I think. I only have one brain cell. Brain.
Gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
I'm sorry, my friend. How long, DZ? Not DZ. Fooly, how long were you stuck on that when you put this yourself? Do you remember?
Dad, good to see you. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Ooh, doors plural. Both doors are open. It's been ages. I couldn't tell you even if I wanted to. Agrippa channels Weah. Weah taught me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. What? Sorry, this is not... Okay, that's not... Who is this talking? How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Weah claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling. But I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weah told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, Vitae and Tapter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The Vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tapter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Karnik. I will have to address Weah with this as soon as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. I think that's the well you were referencing, Sheepy. Right, I guess. The place where I'm going to be mixing up that tonic. Where's my... Didn't light it up. Okay. Ooh. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent coward before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. You frickin' idiot, dude. Whole game is ruined for me now. I'm just kidding. Ooh, the choir. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Oh shit, it's the choir. In umbra lunae. After the men secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Oh, what's down here? This area scares you the most? Good, great, awesome. Sheepy can't beat me up. They're too weak.
15th of August, 1839.
Please be careful.
Failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Who are you saying please be careful to? Me? Sheepy?
Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh.
Me?
Do it.
Okay.
Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
I'm out, dude. Oh, okay. Guess I can't be out.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Well, I guess it... Roar.
I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines.
Oh, dude, Daniel is straight up insane, bro.
The man cries. How you
This game is effed up, man.
I did well. One life for another.
Someone in there with chest
You hear
pain.
me?
Me.
Guardian of the orb. I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Let me out.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
What? I just left. I thought there was a water in here. So I was trying to check. This looked like there was like water in here now. I'm not doing too hot, sanity wise, huh? Oh. You have a pee-pee? No pee-pee. No knife for me to use either. Alright, let's head down. I wasn't even in the main hall yet. Psh. Ayo.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge.
Oh, I can tell.
How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
The big area. Whoa, mama. Okay.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
Gosh, dang, man.
Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Messed up, dude. Okay, nothing in here though. It seems alright, just a little bit of lore. Perchance. So here's the hammer. Love maniacs like this. I think you just love like evil people who are just evil for the sake of being evil. You know, it's valid. I basically already knew this, but one of my favorite genders. Why am I stuck here as this thing appeared? That's not fair. Uh-oh. I'm still not really sure how I can distract this thing because it doesn't seem to care about noise. What is this thing? Neither do I, is the problem. There it is. Yeah, I'm just playing on the standard difficulty. That didn't seem to produce anything too important. I'm looking for the mushroom in here, methinks. Something's walking around in here. Or something's chewing very loudly, one or the other. Gosh dang, this area is huge. Holy crap, man. Can't get on that. I was thinking maybe I could like hop on it and like move across the gap, but it looks like not. Ooh, mushroom. Tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, here's the bull you were talking about. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Messed up, dude. Ugh. Yeah, I know. Isn't the myth, I don't know if it's actually true or not, but isn't the myth also that the person who made this was forced into it by the king who it was made for as like a way to demonstrate it? I'm assuming this is not one of the rooms with the orb, because I'm not seeing an orb anywhere. You didn't need to know that? Sorry. Can't break that open, so I'm assuming this is not one of the torture chambers with the orb. Hey, can you take this back? Take that back, please. Who was the one that gave us fire? I forget the Titan's name. Brain keeps saying Polyphemus, but that's not right. Prometheus. Thank you. Polyphemus is the guy from the Odysseus. Yeah, it does seem very difficult to navigate for sure. Oh. It's fine. Oh, nope, he was tracking me. That's fine. Don't run. Okay. Game, you give me mixed signals very often. Don't run. Run. Distract. Go faster. Now I have no idea where the F I am. Okay, I'm at the front. Okay. They're called brutes, huh? Okay, another room. Did I keep? Okay, I did keep it. Cool. Ooh, Iron Maiden. Classic torture device, dude. Classic torture device. I gotta get you guys in one of these sometime. At my D&D party. You know, for fun. Bigger fan of Elise myself. Oh. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. You ate that jump scare like a champ? When your friends and I got to it this area, the Iron Man jump scare scared the life out of us. It's a good jump scare. Okay, let me ask, is there anything else of import in here, or is that it? Because I'd rather not keep exploring around. I found the Brazen Bull, I found the wheel, and I found the Iron Maiden, and the piece of orb. Okay, I got the mushroom and I got the orb piece. Okay. We're Gucci then, we're Gucci. Are there any more torture devices I should see in here, or was that pretty much it? Okay, well, there weren't any brutes, so phew. Phew. Sneak by the brutes, runs full speed. Okay. Cool.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Hey, don't use that kind of language in here. Come on. We're better than that. What is the Damascus rose oil? What is that? What does that do? I feel like it's got to be a torture mechanism. Exactly, man. You know what I'm getting at. Come on. We're better than that. No, Agrippa. Did you want something? Sorry. Specific tonic, I know. Picks up a mixture, I know. Mystic barrier, yes. Pedestal. Yeah, I think he just wanted to say I found the wire notes. He's like, oh, incredible! You found the wire notes. The transept. That's where they go to that's where they go to trans your gender. Here's the well. That's where you got top surgery, yeah. Okay, we got the water. Or not. Thumb's not too happy about this. Can't lift this up, huh? I think I'm gonna have to like kill the thing in here somehow. Not making sound anymore. Oh, never mind. It still is. Okay. What if I put tar down here? No. Oh, meat. No. Aha! Put it on that. Yeah, give him a little bite, a little tasty treat. Uh-oh. What did he leave me? Remains. Getting a lot of repeated loading screen quotes right now. Ooh. This is where they put you down. They do the anesthetic here, and usually these come down at some point with like the nurse staff.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
We got 3 doors. We got a stairwell. Central staircase.
It's close now.
Ooh, Jesus. Jesus! Oh, hey, look, here he is. You. There he is. String. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I cannot stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself to greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Uh-oh. Signing up to be a sitter on this pet sitting app? You think it'd be too strong to make my profile blurb say I would die for your dog? I don't think so. What about cats, though? You die for their cat? That's the big question. For me. A cat haver. Get out of my effing face. It is you, my love, I miss the most. Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. I'd kill for that pussy. Okay. Nothing else of import up here, I think. Whoa! Topple over the edge and die. Oh! Oh! Dude, thank God there's no stamina system in this game. Can you effing imagine that? Oh. Oh my lord, dude. Bind their feet in this, and then you pull them up? The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Bruh. One sec, guys. Oh, I'm back. Had to grab Ivy. Messed up. A little armoire. A piece of crystal inside. Piece of orb, I mean. I've got 2 pieces of orb. As of now, I need 4 more. Orb, 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 nigh the science guy.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
Bruh.
Not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Ugh.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Man, I really want to play the rest of the games in this series, for real, for real. Oh, is this the one where you have to like sit on it and like slowly like pierces your butthole?
No, please. I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
Well, that's upsetting. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. It was different from the others. They could make him forget again. It is pee-pee spot too hard to tell me about. It happens to me all the time. Okay, I don't see any orb. Oh no, here it is. Hidden. Music is like droning right now. All right, we've got 3 orb. Oh, you weren't there before, were you? Was he there before? No, I don't remember. I don't recall seeing a man there. Ugh. Yeah, it was. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Ugh. The blood needs a vessel. I've got one of those. But cannot be reached, so let's combine it with the string. Yum, yum, yum. Get that orb as well. Oh, gosh, dude. Fucked up, man. That's... the ancient torture methods are so genuinely messed up, dude. Came back to a man being sawed from his butthole to his throat. And he's gone now, the guy that was out here. Interesting. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of orb. I'm missing other ones, but I can probably help help my man now. Help my man Agrippa. Wait, no, I'm missing one thing, aren't I? Unless I need one other thing. No, wait, I've got it. I've got the remains. I've got the... How do I combine them then, though? I need to combine them somehow. You're done with your art trade? Let's freaking go, dude. Can't add anything directly into the blood. The substance needs to be purified first. Oops. Stop. Needs to be purified. What does the journal say? I've been half paying attention. Is the plot that a cult was formed around this Alexander guy? He was like a sciencey vampire type who harvests blood from terrified, fearful, suffering people in order to create elixirs that extend life. I don't think he's like a vampire. I think he's found a way to extend life by extracting the life essence of other people. What's a specific tonic made to save his life? Notes on torture? No. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. Well, I always appreciate you hanging around. Something made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. Okay, the vitae should be extracted as usual from any organized human. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. A properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. I've got to purify it now. I'm pretty sure it takes place in Germany, somewhere in Germany.
Ah, you again. You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transaction. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Are there more in the I guess there are more in the choir. Okay, you lied to me, Foolie. You lied to me. Still need to figure out how to make the tonic as well. This was not the right room. Wait, no, is it? Wait. Yes, that's right. The choir's down here. That's right. Give me 1 second here. I kind of low-key want to look at a map for this because this area is a little bit annoying. Okay, so there's the entrance. Okay, so it's down that way. Okay, okay. Prussia, most likely in today's northeastern Poland of the Kaliningrad Oblast of Russia. Oh. I didn't. Oh, I made a mistake. And I'm dead. Shimata! Shimata. Yeah, Brennenburg doesn't sound like a familiar German city name, so I don't think it's a real German city. But they are using German in some of the notes. But German, I believe this was spoke in the Prussian area. So, Prussia was around. I think Prussia was Prussia overlaid with Germany? No, I can't remember. Been a minute since I studied old European history. Yeah, it looks like every one of the torture rooms in here has an ore piece. And I appear to have just missed the one in here. Yep. Bully lied to me. I guess it's not just Sheepy who lies. Yeah, Eastern Germany, Northern Poland. Yeah, so I'm assuming that like it's probably northeastern Poland. I think it's probably more likely like Western Poland, Western. Prussians speak like a Germanic language. Was Prussian Germanic? No, I can't remember. They use like umlauts and stuff. I'm basing it almost entirely off of the fact that they're like Vaya and stuff like that as the name, and then also what was the note here? It was diaries, Brennenberg, you know, Altstadt, Brennenberg, der Mühle. Prussia was unified into Germany. That's right. It's crazy that I knew all this stuff at one point after doing like European history stuff. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Don't see me. Don't look at me. Okay. Here is this one. It's not that bad, actually. Once you see the map, it's really not that crazy. Alright, we got all the ore pieces. Now, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we need some way to stick them together. Ooh, what if we use the tar? That's the idea, but we will need more appropriate workspace, apparently. I mean, God forbid we do anything not on an appropriate workspace. Cool. Alright, let's get that out of here. Well, let's get the F out of here. Okay, so I think we have all the ingredients we need for the potion. We also have all of the pieces of the orb. So I need to purify the blood somehow, apparently. This is not the location I should have come out at, right? Is it? Is this right? I feel like this feels wrong. I guess this is right.
You have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's stomach before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my faith is
Well, I
in
have
your
all the
heart.
ingredients. What do I do with the blood? Can't be combined by hand. According to the note, the tonic has to be made with care. Okay, but where, though? Did I miss something in the note? We got Agrippa channels wire via. What was in? We have to feed him talking me to paralyzer. Okay, that's where you get that. Where you get that. Where you get that. It actually doesn't really say that it needs to be prepared carefully. I'm kind of just filling that in, I guess, somewhere.
All the pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's stomach
I'm not
before
entirely
attempting to
sure.
mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my faith is in your hands.
Okay.
I see you have all the orb pieces
Bro.
you need.
Please
I know
stop.
I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's stomach before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my faith is in your hands.
Well, I'm not sure I really have an error. I was curious if I was missing anything, but I'm not sure there's anything I can do to make that yet. Trying to see if I'd forgotten something like a table or something somewhere, like a potion making station, but I don't think there is. I think I just have to keep going. Oh. I'm pretty sure that's a forced death. I don't think I'm allowed to skip that. I'm pretty sure I have to die there. Sleep. Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work. In his mind, he was like, Scheherazade. And as long as he kept telling, oh, I forgot to, that was kind of a complicated German word there. I had to process that one for a moment. I would say not a word that I'm familiar with in German. If it even is German, it looks Germanic, but I don't know if it is actually a German word.
Worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I.
Shut up, old man.
Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Shut your bitch head up. Solid metal and in good shape. It's no use. Okay, there's that. We can grab iron bar. Okay, can't break that. Let's see. I still don't know what this wooden crank is for. I think I got this ages ago, but I still haven't used it with anything. No. Gotta be able to use this on something. Need to waste any more time on it. Let's see, what am I missing in here? That one's not loose enough. What if I use the iron bar on this? No. Can I combine the iron bar with the hammer and chipper? No. I can't break them. Am I hitting this in the right spot? Hold on. It gave me a different message before. Maybe it's just trying to be more clear about it now. Can't lift that up. I don't see any weak points anywhere. Oh, okay. My time tier, am I gonna die in a moment? I think I might be timed here, guys. I've got no freaking idea. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I can't use it to break this piece off. That's not loose enough. Can I combine this with this maybe? No. Maybe I could like fulcrum something here. Like my thought was I would use the iron bar to like fulcrum this open. But you can't do that. Put the barrel out here. That doesn't really do a whole lot for me. I'm lost. I don't know what to do with this. Let's see. Various pieces of orb. Oh, look at that. Hurts me still. Good to know. Can't break that. Can't do anything with that. Gotta be like, it's gotta be something with this bed frame, right? Like, I've got this piece here, but like, what do I do with that? I don't see anything I can do with this iron bar that I wasn't able to do before. I'll take a hint, yeah. There's a brick sticking out of the wall. Oh, it's actually like super obvious too. I was just too focused on like being able to use this for something else. Okay. Whoa, mama. Give me that back. Yoink. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself off of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. This guy sucks, man. If I play until 10 p.m., I might be able to beat the game. That doesn't mean anything to me coming from you, Sheepy. If you play until poopy head, you might poopy head. Yeah, it means nothing to me. I just got a penis hanging out, dude. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch. Cover that. Cover yourself, dude. That's nasty. Pinor? Give me that. Bucket. More tinder. More tinder. What if I put the ingredients in the bucket? No. The blood in the bucket. Nope. No. I assume maybe put the bucket on the well. Okay, let's bring the rope up first, I guess. Attach. Put blood in barrel. Nope. Give me that water, I'm thirsty. Bucket of water. Yeah, I need to be able to purify this stuff somehow. see. I can't add the tar to this either, right? Nope. Okay. I would not say that lock is in good condition, personally. I think I gotta disagree with you on that one, game. A pretty bad condition lock there. It's locked. Find a key to open the door leading out of the area. Thanks, game. Love that. Let's see. Love that for me. What if I douse some water? No. Making those sounds. Nothing in here. Wake up! Can I maybe use the pipe or the iron bar on the rocks here? No.
Root beer!
Root beer! What up, Sam? There's a key in the pipe, but it can't be reached. Oh, that was the hint there. Use the iron bar. How are you doing, Sam? Let me in here. Root beer! Oh! Get out of my effing way! Ready to watch me get amnesia? Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Ellen the Generous. You are what you amnesia. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. For an epic gamer like me who could beat Gloam Pipe Gunk, this really isn't even a challenge, you know? I'm back in the nave. When Hazel turned 15, she had lived 3 years longer than Dr. Tate had foreseen. Her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed for permanent treatment at Canterbury Hospice, but she was still alive. She had embraced him and wished him a grand adventure in Algeria. Oh, that's I'm assuming that's what's his name's daughter. Okay. We got another bucket now. Bucket of water. We can feed to this creature. Okay, to what end was that done? Oh, he just took that thing whole barrel. You fucking rat, you. I'm not sure what the end result might be. I can take an effing guess. Oh, well, I'm dead. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt, There's a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
I don't like where this is going. What are we doing to Zimmerman?
Went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others.
Bruh. This guy is so
When I
effed
went
up,
to take
dog.
care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
I mean, so is Daniel, but he's like indoctrinated for sure.
We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
This guy stinks, dude. This is really good horror though. The crying had stopped and he could hear a whisper coming from the cell. They were up to something and he would have to punish them. All right. I'm trying to think of what else I can really do with this. Is this just like another thing I could tie like the effing meat to this if I hadn't done it yet or something? Yeah, great performances on this game. What do I give? Do I give this thing the remnants, perhaps? Should not try to do this again. I guess that's all this is like what, like I guess if you hadn't done it before, they give you an opportunity to like do it again, maybe. Okay. I'm now understanding why in the walkthrough I looked at there was a Nave 1 and a Nave 2. This seems like Nave 2. This seems like Nave the Squeakquel. Oh! Can't just, what the heck, man? You're gonna make me walk across this? I'm gonna get hurt. Oh! It's rude. Because you didn't have to get the meat earlier, so I guess you can still get it now using that spot. I don't like, I feel like giving up the water was a mistake though. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have done that. I wonder if did I screw myself by giving the monster the barrel? Why did it let me do that? The barrel, the effing, you know what I mean. The bucket, that's the word I'm looking for, bucket. I'm still not really sure what the point of that was. Like, I filled it with water to what end? I don't know, man. I thought maybe he would give me something in return, like a little treatsy. I don't know. Maybe get an achievement, like caring for the monsters. I don't know. Okay. Probably got to put this here, right? Yeah. Purify that shiz down. Incomplete tonic. No, let's maybe put this one in here. Nope, heating the gland will not extract the poison. Gotta squish it. And then put the incomplete tonic underneath. Nope, maybe not. Okay, we'll just... Did not squeeze the juice out of the gland until the container is placed properly below. Okay, let's do... Maybe combine the remnant? No? Okay. Maybe put the remnant thing in here then? Yes. Close that. Then put the tonic here. Here we go. Delicious green juice. Okay. Let me put it underneath. Hello? Oh my lord. Terrible hitboxes in this game. Yum. Hope you're ready for a tonic, Cornelius. Okay, that does just solidify my lack of understanding as to what the point of the barrel was.
I thought I'd lost you. The castle crumbled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Use your potion, bruh.
Quickly, off with the head. And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
How do I, Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander.
Uh-oh.
That's why he keeps me here.
Oh, okay.
As a hostage, hoping Fire will reveal himself.
Okay, off with the head using what, though? Do not see anything to take the head off with. Be a rock? Oh, that didn't work.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Mementos. Agrippa wants to have his head sawn off. Yeah, I would love to do that for you, bud, but do be needing a saw. I'm not seeing a saw around here. Okay, let me just look. Where's the saw? Where am I finding the saw at, game? Cells. Nave, version 2. To the left? I don't believe you. Okay, it's supposed to be to see. The thing is that like I'm worried about stuff like this. Like I would love to just go explore, but I'm like, well, what if this like progresses the game and then I can't go and do this? But if this is where you go, that's fine. There it is, bone saw. Classic, dude. Classic bone saw. Bone saw is ready. Where's this go? Won't budge. Okay. I got you for 3 minutes.
No time for sitting around.
Ugh. Oh, give me that head. Tip of Agrippa's head. Ugh. Let me out. Oh, is there anything to explore in the cells now? Question mark. Presumably not, but may as well look, right? Alexander. Your butthole deserves examination. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay. I fucking soft locked myself. Oh, boy. That would have been good. Yes, a bit of oil. Bit of oil. Nope. Can't go past there, I guess. Sam, have you ever watched Yellow Jackets? We started watching it a couple days ago. Very good so far. Very interesting horror TV show. Can recommend so far. Only 2 episodes in. Bear in mind, but very good so far. Very interesting. He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain in this story, but she didn't deserve to die. Even he could see that. Yeah, really impressive actor cast. I recognize a lot of the actors, and I don't usually recognize actors and things, but I recognize a lot of them. And that door still hasn't opened for any reason. Let's see. Oh, that scared me. Oh! You fucking rat, you. Stop that. Well, shiz, I did not think that was going to be in there. Trust, guys. I'll just hide once I get in here, guys. I'll just trust. I'll hide. You have to carry on. Thanks, game. Why are you there? Why are you there now? Shimata. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Where do I hide? What do I do? I didn't mean to come out that far. I'm dead. You won't see me here, trust. I'm outie. I'm outie 5,000, dude. I'm so out. 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 I'm gone. I'm out of here, dude. Don't worry. I won't even be a bother. I keep spawning in random locations. Okay, so I know that there's a brute in here now, unless the game said, oh, you died twice, so I'm just gonna get rid of all the monsters now. The game said that. It's okay.
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... what is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
How it starts, man. Go for the evil ones and it gradually corrupts you. Aha. Oh! Ouch! That hurt. Okay, what do we do in here? Here, Agrippa! Stop it! I'm not fully sure what the point of this room is, if there is one. I think it may just be purely aesthetic. At the moment, I don't have any way to do anything with anything in here. It's not? Okay. I mean, why would it be, right? Nothing in this game is ever purely aesthetic. Not sure what to do, though, I will say. I think I'll come back when I have a more solid concept of what I need to do there, because right now I'm totally in the dark. Fucking stupid effing dinosaur. Yeah, so I need to combine all this stuff. A more appropriate workspace is needed before the tar can be applied. Okay. I was thinking the more appropriate workspace was going to be this room on the left where there was like the ritual stuff, but maybe it's the room in there? And I do it on like the hotspot, question mark? I effing hate this thing. I probably have to like, maybe I have to heat up the tar before I can apply it to the sphere to meld it together. Does look hot. Nope. Where else would be an appropriate workspace? Just up here on the table? Perhaps? Nope. More appropriate workspace is needed before the tar can be applied. Is there anything of hint in my notes and mementos? Yeah, well, I've got all the pieces. And I can't do anything with this in here. That theory didn't last too long. Oh! Thinking maybe that could finally be useful, the wooden crank. No. They won't stay together. But I can't do anything with this yet. I need to find a more stable workspace first. Should be answering me this is, am I supposed to be doing anything with this room yet? Or am I missing something else somewhere else? Until I deal with the wheels. Not large enough to jam the cogwheels. Not large enough to jam the cogwheels. Okay. So we have to find something big. Big, but not so big that we can't lift it up. Okay. None of these are small enough for me to carry. Something up here then has to be what we use. That's going to be too small. One of these gears? Nope. Perhaps a box. I feel like this is the first time we've had to use physics to like jam a moving system like this. Okay, not strong enough. I kind of wasn't expecting to actually need to use like the physics system for this. The glass bottle will obviously break. One of these pipes would be perfect if I could lift one of them up. A rock? Maybe perhaps a rock? Doesn't seem big enough, though. No. Okay. Bigger rock. That's not the only rock in existence, dummy. To rock. Oh, sheepy. Sheepy! That rock didn't work, sheepy! This rock better work, sheepy, or you're in big trouble. There we go. I guess sheepy was right. Now what do I do? Gotta fly, you know. Yeah, that didn't work. So not that, I guess. I'm assuming that turned off the electricity system. I thought my theory about using the heat from the machine there was pretty smart. The electricity does still seem to be on here, it's not as strong. Ooh, ouch. Ouch! I'm about to die. All is good. Okay, that isn't correct. It's a lot less strong now, though. Why am I like moving around so weirdly now? Okay, well that didn't work. So why am I moving like this now? You need to be in that last room. This room, you mean? No, the room with the electricity? Oh, and then I can build it? I'm confused, dude. I'm not really sure how that's clear to me in the game. Why can I build it now? What was stopping me before from being able to build it? Oh, okay. Why couldn't I do this before? Like, I don't understand how turning that off had any impact on this system. I don't know how, I don't understand how breaking the cogwheels did anything. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where'd the orb go? My orb! You drew a spider lady, and I want to post in Discord, but I'm not sure if it's provocative. You could just spoiler it, Sam. And then I can take a look at it and see if I think it's, I mean, you did it on stream, though. She cried and struggled as he pulled at her arm. Her flowered Sunday dress ripped, and she fell into the mud. So, I mean, like, if you get banned, I'll get banned. I mean, hey, whatever, man. We'll get banned together. I don't like the sounds that are being made currently. Can we chill out with that, guys? I'm trying to read.
1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination?
The performances in this
Alexander,
game
I
are
will kill
great.
you
Like, the
for
voice
what you
acting
have
is
done.
phenomenal.
If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me.
Excuse me.
I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
You can, Daniel. It's called the Amnesia tonic. This great new invention. Oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, to be fair, Sam, you were. I did see you one time drawing actual out tits on one of your art streams. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't trust. Maybe I shouldn't trust your measure for whether it's safe for work for Twitch. Make the offerings, of course. Casual. Always make those offerings. Always be offering. The heavy door is sealed shut. Search for a way to open it. My sacrifices mean nothing? You put a spoiler thing on Discord? Sweet. Oh. Alright. Chill, 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 chill. Dude, vibes. Vibes, man. Dude, what is this monster that's been, like, what is this monster guy? What's happening? That's the shadow? I don't like him. Oh my lord! Stop! I'm just a guy, dude. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. Orb chamber. Alexander saw that the evening had taken a toll on his friend's mind and barred him from the inner sanctum. He could no longer be trusted to be a part of the ritual. It just did hundreds of orbs. Close enough.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good.
Hey, yo, put some clothes on, brother.
Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
I'm gonna get banned for showing this on Switch. Why is everyone naked in this game? Am I naked? Have we considered the possibility that I am naked? Oh! That would have been hilarious, yeah. What's happening? He's just wearing a shirt. He's otherwise butt naked. No, Alexander, I'm wearing a shirt unlike you. I'm not fully and totally naked, like some heathen. Some murderous heathen. I feel like is this having any effect on the pylons when I grab them? I feel like it's not. What's going on here? Hit him with the chisel. No. This dude's looking up. May I offer you a head of Agrippa? No?
Do you see it?
Oh, I guess I was able to topple it over?
Isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
The portal will be opened very soon. Oh, thanks, game. Thank you for telling me.
But
I wish I had a gun.
you are still tainted, branded by the shadow.
You fucking rat.
Soon, either way. No, you fool! You have ruined me!
Get a grip, bud. Well, better Agrippa than this guy. I'll tell you what. Better Agrippa than Alexander any day of the week. Oh, can I move? Sorry, I didn't realize I was still alive.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can.
Who is it? Like, I'm assuming in the later games we get an explanation on who Vaya is.
Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
How much credit do I really like? I get it, right? I was deceived. I was misled. I guess I had like I guess in a situation where I had a shadow monster chasing me, about ready to like tear me apart, I'd probably trust a lot of things. A frictional games. A machine for pigs will explain everything. So another one of my viewers, Foolie, is really into the whole series of games and said that Machine for Pigs is probably the roughest of the games, but it's still good. Like a reasonable game. Worthy of criticism, but a reasonable game. DZ, I think just because you made that joke, I think I do have to ban you, given that my name is Daniel. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this. You played it, big oof. Yeah, I'm not necessarily looking forward to playing that one, but I kind of want to play through all the games now. This one was really good. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Like, it's one of those, like, it was a really, really big game back in the day, right? But like, I didn't expect it to be good for some reason. Okay, the credits are super cool and all, but I'm so sorry, I don't care. Can I get the other one, the other ending where I don't throw Agrippa into the hole, into the portal? I assume so, because I didn't have to do this.
I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me.
Like, I didn't have to save Agrippa.
Nice and clear now. Am I the villain? Good and evil.
I don't think I had to save Agrippa. I don't actually know. I could be wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure I didn't have to save Agrippa.
So blind that you see no good in me.
Fall over. Okay, this I kind of thought I just didn't do this, but I think there's just like a time limit. I think you just have to wait for this to happen. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Are there like multiple endings?
I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine too.
Well, I can't seem to topple these ones. Yeah, I can't seem to make these ones fall over, so I can't stop this from happening. Oh no, I can't. Never mind.
You are ruining it. We are so close.
I guess there's 3 endings. Well, presumably at least 3 endings.
A prisoner of circumstance, trapped in a world I no longer recognize. As you gain your freedom, will you deny me mine?
You're not gonna give me freedom, dog.
Close, closer than I've been for centuries.
I'm thinking I have to wait for the music to do like that.
You killed us. You killed us both.
Oh, I killed Alexander and escaped the castle? Oh. Oh, I see. So he brings the shadow here, and then it kills me, and he gets to go, or whoever gets to go goes through the portal.
And I never looked back.
So he doesn't complete the ritual. He doesn't summon the shadow here to kill me.
You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary.
He got God, dude.
I knew it was my purgatory. Hellfire made to wash away my sins.
And I was blocked by a few boxes and barrels in the water, and I was never able to escape.
There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know, Daniel. I don't know if I can really. I don't know if I can. How much leeway I can really give you. To be honest with you, you're kind of pretty bad as well. let's not give ourselves too much credit here, Daniel. So when you say 2 more endings, Sheepy, do you mean that was one of the 2 more endings, or is there 2 more besides that ending? One more after this. Okay, so the ending where Daniel or where Alexander succeeds, which honestly kind of sucks. I don't really want to do that one, but let's see it. I think I just do nothing. I think I just watch his pee-pee.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear?
You must resist tipping the pylons.
The villain, good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Oh, you were timed. Oh, interesting. Huh, that's kind of interesting. I gotta say, I am very curious about the Amnesia lore. The games are all related, right? The lore is connected between the games, right? They're not just like anthologies with the Amnesia name. I wish I had like an Optifine zoom feature right now, so I could just go like right in there, you know? You're right in on that little tiny PP. You know, it's pretty low detail, rather. I could make the argument if I got banned that it's really just like a shadow on like a formless crotch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so sorry. Do I have to? Okay, here we go.
A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home. But you, I am sorry, Dad. You won't be
Who is this guy? Like who is this guy?
are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will consume you.
The Lord of the Castle. I think he. I can't remember exactly what the lore was as to why he like discovered the shadow. I think the shadow like was tainting him too, and he had to like get rid of it. And so he like foisted it on me or something. I don't fully know. The other games aren't connected? Oh, okay. Oof.
Thank you, my friend. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
Suck my nuts, Alexander. It's like imagine that in Hamilton. Suck my nuts, Alexander. I can play Eve next week. It's true. Eve's pretty short, right? Didn't take too long. What do these little like things at the bottom mean? Like tier 299? Wasn't the other one like Odin? Are they just like naming Norse gods with numbers after them? Anyway, what is custom story? Are there like mod stories where you can like set up like custom storylines in here or something using this engine? Oh, really? That's kind of interesting. Huh. There's some cursed Amnesia mods. Well, they gotta be cursed. Once you know what you're doing, I feel like it might take like 20 minutes. If I want to get all the endings. I mean, if there's not that many endings, I might want to. Let's go J-Chat. I want to look at the lore of Amnesia, The Dark Descent really quick. Like, let me see how some of the stuff connects. Gameplay. On the 19th of August, 1839, a young man awakens in the dark and empty halls of Brennenburg Castle in Prussia with no memory about himself or his past. All he can remember is that his name is Daniel, that he lives in Mayfair, and that someone or something is hunting him. Shortly after regaining consciousness, Daniel finds a note he wrote to himself which informs him that he has deliberately erased his own memory and is being hunted by a shadow, an unearthly presence that manifests itself through fleshy acidic growths spreading throughout the castle. The note instructs Daniel to descend into the inner sanctum of the castle in order to find and kill its baron, Alexander. As you progress through, Daniel gradually learns both about its mysteries and about his own past through notes and diaries, blah, blah, blah. The origin of the situation is a mysterious orb that he recovered from the Tinhanon tomb in Algeria, which unleashed the shadow. Each of the experts he contacted and consulted in person about the orb was later found gruesomely dismembered. Disturbed by this, Daniel desperately exhausted all archaeological leads into strange orbs until contacted by Alexander, who summoned him to Brennenburg. There, Alexander informed him that the shadow was slowly stalking him, killing everyone he came into contact with, and will not stop until it kills him as well. Alexander promised a means of repelling the shadow by ritualistically coating the orb with a vitae substance, which could only be harvested from living humans experiencing extreme pain and agony. However, Alexander's true purpose is to use Daniel's vitae-enriched orb to return to his native dimension. Oh, from which he was banished centuries prior. Okay, that kind of was lost on me a little bit. They were talking a lot about him like being banished. However, Alexander's true purpose is, to achieve this end, Alexander and Daniel gathered vitae by torturing prisoners in the castle dungeons, many of whom were innocent people that Alexander claimed to be murderous criminals. To maximize the production of vitae, the victims were forced to consume a potion that induced amnesia, so that they could never grow accustomed to their torment. Unbeknownst to Daniel, application of vitae to the orb only served to further enrage the shadow in addition to briefly repelling it. He had been doomed from the start. Increasingly desperate to escape the impending shadow, Daniel became sadistic in his attempts to harvest vitae, and accidentally killed 2 escaping prisoners, a mother and her young daughter, in a fit of rage. Following the final ritual, Alexander sensed Daniel's guilt and declining faith in him, and left him for dead as a result. Realizing how Alexander had manipulated him, Daniel swore revenge and consumed an amnesia potion in order to overcome his own paralyzing guilt. As Daniel nears the inner sanctum, he encounters Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, a man who had once studied the orbs with his student Johann Vea, and has since been kept alive and imprisoned by Alexander due to his extensive knowledge on the subject. He tells Daniel that Vea has been able to harness the power of the orbs to travel between dimensions, and instructs him in finding the shattered pieces of what used to be his own orb, which is needed to breach the inner sanctum. Agrippa also asks Daniel to take with him his head, which can be severed alive using a tonic invented by Vea, and thrown it into the interdimensional portal after Alexander opens it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so Alexander was, I don't think we really know, I don't think we learned why he was banished, just he did something bad and was banished. And he wanted to use the system to teleport himself back into his proper dimension, basically, using the orb, which apparently he learns can allow him to travel between dimensions. Interesting. Ooh, this is interesting. This is an interesting piece of artwork we got here from Sam. Hold on. Let me do something here really quick. I want to get a, I'm gonna do something here, because then this might be a little bit too spicy. Let me grab a color source here. I'm gonna be gray for a moment. Let me shrink this down. We'll do this. Hold on. Just a flash. Oh. Hold on. Drink it. There's like that one bit with German where he's like trying to like slowly open his camera to like not show his naked body. This looks fantastic though, Sam. Really great job here. I love like the hue work that you did. You did such a good job with hues. Really add the definition. Like this is just like black and white, but you had so much definition and detail and depth with this. Love all like the little hands. This thing is horrifying. I kind of want to like, can I steal this, Sam, for my D&D campaign at some point? I want to use this in my D&D campaign. I want my players to experience seeing this thing deep in a dungeon, fashioning webs around imprisoned individuals. Look at these feet as well. Can we get a zoom on those feet? Look at those feet, dude. Beautiful feet. The detail on that, the toes, the little ripples in the skin. The veins, great, just fantastic job here. Fantastic musculature and anatomy. Love this little like baby face mask. Great work, Sam. Oh, tits, oh, there's little flashes, oh, okay, it's gone. All right, that's my somebody to rate here, folks. Thank you for being here as always. By the way, please check out, if anybody here has not checked out Sam before, please check out Sam. Sam is great. Join us in following Sam Here's last playing art. Let's see, let's find somebody to raid. Let's go. Let's do, I need to like watch more people who stream at this hour. Nice, appreciate, dude. Let's go right into Ops. Ops is a nice individual. Let's go right into Ops. Doing some Hello Kitty island adventure right now. Let's go right into Ops. I don't know why. It seems like the whole message does not send correctly. It's also now not sending the emojis correctly. I gotta look into that, why that's not working. But anyway, let's go ahead and raid into Ops, folks. Sorry, the raid message is not working. But we'll be back again next week, probably finishing up Brothership on Monday, and then starting up Eve, and maybe finishing Eve, because Eve is a pretty short game. All right, folks, I will talk to you all again next week. Good night, folks. Bye-bye.